Namibia is a country packed with surprises and contrasts, yet it often flies under the radar in discussions about Africa. It's a land where breathtaking landscapes and ancient traditions coexist, from the red sand dunes of the Namib Desert to vibrant cities with European influences. However, there's much more beneath the surface than just natural beauty. One of the most surprising facts, which we'll reveal later, will completely change your perception of this incredible country. So, make sure to stay until the end. Trust us, you don't want to miss it. Before we dive into the top 10 incredible facts about Namibia that will blow your mind, don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content like this. Let's get started. Welcome to World Marvels. 10. Himba Women's Unique Beauty Rituals. Namibia is home to the Himba people, one of its most fascinating and culturally distinct tribes. The Himba women are immediately recognizable for their striking appearance, particularly their skin, which is coated in a red paste made from a mixture of ochre and butterfat. This isn't just an aesthetic choice, it's a practical one. The red paste acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting their skin from the harsh desert sun. It also keeps insects away, something essential when living in one of the driest regions on Earth. Beyond practicality, this red hue is a symbol of beauty and status within their tribe. The paste also represents a deep cultural heritage, passed down through generations of Himba women. Their elaborate hairstyles, created from their own hair, animal hides, and sometimes extensions, are another significant cultural marker. Each phase of life, from childhood to motherhood, is symbolized by a different hairstyle, making these traditions not only personal but a reflection of the community's values. Despite the encroachment of modern life, the Himba have retained their traditions, making them a living example of how culture can adapt without losing its identity. The women of the Himba tribe have become cultural icons, representing resilience and beauty through their ancient rituals. 9. Namibia's German influence. Walking through Namibia's capital, Windhoek, or the coastal town of Swakopmund, you might feel as if you've suddenly stepped into a European city. Namibia was once a German colony, and despite gaining independence in 1990, the German influence is still palpable in its architecture, food, and language. Buildings in Swakopmund look like something straight out of Bavaria, with their timbered facades and pitched roofs. German bakeries are scattered throughout, offering strudels and sausages, while street signs bear German names. It's a surreal contrast, considering that just a short drive away, you'll find yourself in the middle of vast desert landscapes. The German language is still widely spoken in Namibia, especially among older generations. There's a distinct European atmosphere, but it's blended with traditional African culture, creating a unique fusion that you won't find anywhere else. It's this blend of old-world Europe and the untouched African wilderness that makes Namibia such an intriguing place to visit. 8. The Skeleton Coast. The Skeleton Coast of Namibia is one of the most desolate and mysterious places on Earth. Stretching for over 500 kilometers along the Atlantic Ocean, it's notorious for its treacherous waters, thick fog, and shipwrecks. Many vessels met their doom along this barren coastline, hence the eerie name. But it's not just the shipwrecks that give the Skeleton Coast its haunting allure. The area is also home to scattered whale bones, remnants of a once thriving whaling industry. Combined with the harsh desert winds and the constant threat of sandstorms, it's a landscape that feels completely otherworldly. However, despite its forbidding appearance, the Skeleton Coast is home to a surprising amount of wildlife. Jackals, hyenas, and even desert-adapted elephants roam the region, surviving against all odds in one of the most inhospitable places on the planet. The Skeleton Coast may seem like a place of death, but for the adventurous traveler, it offers unmatched beauty and intrigue. It's a place that feels frozen in time, with its stark, untouched landscapes and tales of shipwrecks long past. 7. The Namib Desert, the world's oldest desert. Namibia is home to the Namib Desert, the oldest desert on Earth, with its origins dating back more than 55 million years. It's a place of extremes, where daytime temperatures can soar above 40 degrees Celsius 104 degrees Fahrenheit, while nighttime brings a sharp drop. Despite these harsh conditions, the Namib Desert is home to some of the most dramatic and iconic landscapes in the world. The towering sand dunes of Sossusvlei are a sight to behold. These massive dunes, some reaching up to 325 meters in height, shift colors with the movement of the sun, creating a visual spectacle. The sands can appear fiery red at sunrise and deep orange at sunset. It's no wonder that these dunes are one of the most photographed places in all of Africa. But it's not just the scenery that makes the Namib Desert special. It's a place of extraordinary resilience, where plants and animals have evolved to survive with almost no water. One such plant is the welwitschia, which can live for over 1,000 years. Animals like the oryx and desert elephants have also adapted to the desert's extreme conditions, showing just how life can thrive even in the harshest of environments. 6. Etosha National Park. Etosha National Park is one of the crown jewels of Namibia. Spanning over 22,000 square kilometers, it's one of Africa's most famous wildlife sanctuaries. What sets Etosha apart is its vast, shallow salt pan, which covers nearly a quarter of the park's area. This massive pan was once a lake, but it has since dried up, leaving behind a flat, blindingly white landscape that can be seen from space. During the rainy season, the pan fills with shallow water, attracting thousands of flamingos and other migratory birds. The rest of the year, it remains a dry, otherworldly expanse. But Etosha is not just about birds. It's home to over 100 species of mammals, including elephants, lions, giraffes, and the critically endangered black rhinoceros. The park's numerous waterholes provide perfect spots for observing wildlife in action, whether it's a herd of zebras quenching their thirst or a pride of lions on the hunt. Etosha is a paradise for wildlife enthusiasts and photographers, offering year-round opportunities to witness the raw beauty of nature. Whether you're driving through the park or sitting quietly at a waterhole, the sheer diversity of animals is a constant reminder of how precious and fragile our world's ecosystems are. 5. Namibia's diverse ethnic groups. One of Namibia's most striking features is its cultural diversity. The country is home to more than 10 different ethnic groups, each with its own language, customs, and way of life. The Avambo people make up the majority, but other significant groups include the Himba, Herero, and San Bushmen. Each ethnic group contributes to Namibia's rich cultural tapestry. The Himba, for example, maintain their traditional semi-nomadic lifestyle, while the Herero are known for their elaborate Victorian-style dresses, a remnant of colonial influence. Meanwhile, the San Bushmen are one of the oldest surviving indigenous groups in the world, with a deep knowledge of the land and a unique clicking language that sets them apart. Despite the modernization of Namibia's cities, these ethnic groups have retained their traditions. In rural areas, life revolves around family and tribe, with an emphasis on preserving cultural heritage. Visiting Namibia offers a rare glimpse into how diverse societies can coexist while still holding onto their distinct identities. 4. Namibia's extreme hospitality. One of the most fascinating aspects of Namibian culture is its hospitality. In many communities, especially among the Himba and other tribal groups, hospitality takes on an almost sacred level. Visitors are treated with immense respect, and it's not uncommon for hosts to go out of their way to make their guests feel welcome, often offering the best of what they have. In some instances, hospitality customs can surprise outsiders. Certain tribal communities may offer visitors something as a gesture of goodwill that might seem extreme to those unfamiliar with the culture. These customs highlight the importance placed on community, trust, and mutual respect. It's a level of generosity that reflects how tight-knit and supportive these communities are, especially in harsh environments where survival often depends on cooperation. While these traditions may seem unusual from an outsider's perspective, they emphasize the values of connection and sharing that are deeply ingrained in Namibian society. 3. The contrast between modernity and tradition. Namibia is a land of contrasts, where the modern and the traditional live side by side. Windhoek, the capital, is a bustling city with all the amenities of the 21st century: shopping malls, luxury hotels, and gourmet restaurants. It's a hub of economic activity and a symbol of Namibia's push toward modernization. But just beyond the city limits, you'll find a different way of life. In the rural areas, many communities live much as they have for centuries. Subsistence farming is common, and people rely on the land and their ancestral knowledge to survive. There's a deep respect for the natural world and a slower pace of life that stands in stark contrast to the urban hustle. This coexistence of modernity and tradition is one of Namibia's most compelling features. It's a country where you can enjoy the conveniences of the modern world, yet still connect with a lifestyle that is closer to the earth and rooted in ancient customs. 2 challenges in rural life. Despite its beauty, life in rural Namibia can be incredibly challenging. Many communities face extreme poverty, with limited access to essential services like healthcare and education. Infrastructure in these areas is often lacking, and the harsh climate makes farming and other livelihoods difficult. However, what stands out about the people of Namibia is their resilience. They have adapted to survive in one of the toughest environments on Earth. Water is scarce, but ingenious techniques like fog nets and deep wells help communities thrive. In rural areas, the spirit of cooperation and interdependence is critical. Families rely on each other to get through tough times, and this sense of solidarity is what keeps these communities strong. While the challenges are great, Namibia's rural population continues to find ways to survive and even prosper. It's a testament to the strength and resourcefulness of the people, who live in harmony with some of the most challenging landscapes on the planet. 1. Namibia's unforgettable night skies. Finally, one of the most awe-inspiring experiences you can have in Namibia is gazing at its night skies. With little to no light pollution in vast areas of the country, Namibia's night sky is a canvas filled with countless stars. The Namib Desert, in particular, offers some of the best stargazing in the world. Visitors often describe the experience as almost spiritual, an overwhelming sense of wonder as they witness the Milky Way stretching across the sky. The quiet of the desert at night, combined with the brilliance of the stars above, creates a profound connection to the universe. It's a reminder of just how vast and beautiful our world truly is. Whether you're sitting around a campfire or lying in a tent under the open sky, this experience is one of the most unforgettable things Namibia has to offer. It's a humbling and awe-inspiring moment that leaves a lasting impression on everyone who visits. Namibia is truly a land of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern life, where stunning natural beauty is intertwined with the challenges of survival. From its unique tribal customs to its jaw-dropping landscapes, Namibia is a country that constantly surprises and inspires. Now, what about you? Which of these incredible facts about Namibia surprised you the most? Could you imagine yourself exploring its deserts, or even experiencing the unique hospitality of its people? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through Namibia, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next adventure.